Coming up today on Studio 13 Live, we're getting a look at the Coopville Arts and Crafts Festival. This weekend, we are learning how to paint sunsets with one of the featured artists.
And the founder of Thrive Cosmetics is here to talk all about her luxury beauty brand. It's given back more than $25 million to the community. And we'll get a look at their new line.
And our cookie expert is here to teach us how to make some of the best summer treats, how to make your sweets go up a notch at home.
Studio 13 Live starts right now.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make your day.
Hey there, thanks for being here with us today. I'm Mireya Garcia.
And I'm Carly Henderson. You know we love a holiday around here. We also love cute animals around here. And today we're fusing them together. Today's International Cat Day. What a great holiday. Yes. We asked you at home to send us some photos of your cats to celebrate.
Oh.
How cute.
Look at
My
that.
goodness, look at these sweet kitties. Oh, is that a kitten?
Yeah,
so
a little kitten. Yeah, they're so sweet.
Many different types of kitties here. Did you send in one of your cats?
I sent in a couple. Yeah, I had two cats for a really long time before they passed on. That's Olive right there. Yeah, so sweet.
Look at that.
I love how like aloof they are, but they'll still like need a little loving, you know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, when they come and purr on you, it's just the best thing ever.
So sweet.
So be sure to give your four-legged friend some extra love today. Definitely keep sending us your photos on social media. We'll never turn down a picture of a cute animal, okay?
Absolutely. All right, switching gears now. The VMA nominations, they are out.
Yes, and Taylor Swift leading the pack with 8 nominations. She's also got nominations for a whole bunch of different things. Artist of the Year, Video of the Year, Song of the Year, many more. SZA's actually nominated for 6 awards. Doja Cat, Kim Petras, Miley Cyrus, Nicki Minaj, Olivia Rodrigo, and Sam Smith. They all have 5 nominations. That's a lot. Fans are going to be able to vote for their favorites starting today at vote.mtv.com. And the awards are going to be held on September 12th. My reaction is that's a lot later than the VMAs usually are. It's usually the very end of August, so I'm like wondering maybe they're waiting for the writer's strike to end or something like that, hoping it'll be over by that point, but I was just kind of Googling it before this. I was trying to figure out who the performers were. Haven't announced any of the performers yet, but in the next few weeks, we'll kind of be hearing them trickling in as MTV locks them down. The pre-show is so exciting. The performers on the show are going to be so great. I want to see an Ice Spice Nicki Minaj collab. That's what I kind of have my fingers crossed for.
Ooh, okay. I think the VMAs are usually some of the most fun award shows. Yeah. I think it's always exciting to see. I really do, you know, for the sake of the writers and the actors mainly, but for all of us, I really do hope that the strike gets settled and we can have some fun come September.
Yeah, we're ready for it. You never know what's going to happen at the VMAs.
That is true. That is absolutely true. And how about this for some sweet news? Former Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson and his wife Sierra are expecting another baby. The singer made the announcement in a video this morning on Instagram. You see it here. She captioned the video, quote, "You look at me that way or you look at me like that again and we'll make another kid." Oh boy, this will be her 3rd child with a current Broncos QB and her 4th all together. So that is very cute. I love to see how excited they get.
I know, clearly they keep it steamy. I love that announcement.
Yeah.
And they make some really cute kids too.
They do.
So exciting for them. This is also going to make someone excited. The Mega Millions jackpot, it's now at $1.55 billion. That is the largest in the game's history ever of all time. Wow. Now, there have been no big winners since April, and if somebody wins tonight, they've got the option of either spreading out the winnings and annual payments over 29 years, or they can receive the lump payment of around $757 million. I can't even imagine that.
So many dollars.
Now, in case you're thinking of, going out and spending all your money on tickets because you're hearing about this amount, let's talk odds. So your odds of winning are 1 in 302.6 million. Whew. And here's some things that are more likely to happen to you than winning the lottery. Your chances of being sent to the ER because of a pogo stick, 1 in 115,000. Your chance of being killed by hornets, wasps, or bees, 1 in 54,000.
Oh.
Your chance of getting hit by a meteor, 1 in 1.6 million. And you know what? You also have a better chance of becoming president. That's 1 in 32.6 million. So
Okay.
they're saying it's not going to happen, or they're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance, baby. Do it. You know, my thing is, and I'm really bad about this, you can't win if you don't play.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And, you know, if I'm never on a pogo stick, I think I'm safe, essentially.
Yeah,
but here's
hopefully.
hoping.
Unless someone else is on the pogo stick and, like, they run into you or
Carly,
something,
I need
right?
you to get rid of all your pogo sticks. Okay?
I don't have one, so it works out.
Okay,
It works
good.
out.
Okay, great.
Would you take the lump sum, or would you want to spread it out over 29 years?
I would do the lump sum. I used to say spread it out,
Yeah.
but I read somewhere that, you know, something could happen to the money and then you're out of luck.
Oh, so just take it
So
while
just
it's there.
take the lump sum, even though it's less, I think it's still enough, right?
Yeah, definitely more than enough. Yes.
Absolutely. Wow. Well, one can dream. I do waste a lot of time dreaming about what I would do
Yeah.
if I won the lottery. Hey, listen, so the ongoing Hollywood writers' strike continues to have an impact on the entertainment industry. And for the first time, Jeopardy is going to be reusing questions from previous seasons because of the writers' strike that's going on, okay? So a Jeopardy spokesperson says that players from past seasons will be the ones that are on the show again because it just wouldn't be fair to have contestants with old questions. So here we are, you know, that we're seeing that writers are still instrumental even in some of these game shows that maybe you didn't really think about. And we're starting to see the impact of that writer's strike happening now, even though people are still trying to push forward.
Right, yeah, the questions don't write themselves. This has to be the most bizarre kind of side effect I've heard of the writer's strike. And to me, it seems like it would be more fair to have new contestants come in, even if they were old questions. I mean, I guess, you know, the network maybe just doesn't want to lose money on having those episodes because a lot of people watch Jeopardy.
Oh, it's so popular.
So popular. So I guess they just want to keep it going. And maybe they'll bring back some like crowd faves, things like that. They're
Yeah, I
like,
think
oh,
so.
you know, you love this person. They got so close before, and now here's a chance for them again. But strange.
Strange one for
Yeah,
sure.
Weird. All right, let's move on to the next story. Wayne Brady, who is known for hosting Let's Make a Deal, came out as pansexual. So he posted a fun coming out video on Instagram saying he advocates for mental health, adding that a part of that is self-transparency. He said he wants to be free to love who he wants. Now, Wayne says that, you know, it's scary to tell the truth, but the people that he admires the most are the ones who have the courage to be themselves. I couldn't agree with that more. He says the news shouldn't shake anybody's world, but if it does, that's your business. Wayne says a real man in his eyes isn't afraid to be honest and happy. Congratulations to Wayne Brady. I mean, it's always a little scary, you know, people coming out. So I think that was a big step for him, and hopefully he'll make it a more comfortable space for people in years to come.
Absolutely. And, you know, I really think that for a lot of people, they're hopeful that it would be unnecessary to come out. But I know that he was saying that he did this for himself. He wanted to be able to speak openly and freely about who he is, especially if, you know, people were making assumptions about him before that. So I think I'm really happy when people are able to be their authentic selves. Happy for them and happy for our world, because that makes for happier people.
Definitely. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, like, I haven't heard of pansexual before. And some of the other celebrities that identify as pan, Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Janelle Monáe. So a lot of celebrities you already love are. Very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's talk about Riley. Is it Keough, Riley Keough, that's a fun last name. The daughter of Lisa Marie Presley. She's opening up about her own daughter, and Riley telling Vanity Fair that Tupelo Storm Smith Peterson was welcome last August via surrogate. She's actually named after the city in Mississippi.
Aww.
Yeah, that's very cute. That is where her grandfather, Elvis Presley, of course, was born. Riley saying that she picked out that name way before the Elvis movie came out, so it wasn't really well known then. Now, of course, the movie changed all that, but, you know, she said that's fine. We're still going to use the name. We love it. And that is really a really beautiful story to go with her daughter's name.
Yeah, that's a fun celebrity baby name.
Yeah,
we haven't had one like that in a little while.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Would you ever do a really unique celebrity baby name?
I've thought
or
about
baby
it.
name,
A
I should
baby
say.
name. Well, first I would need to be a celebrity.
Yeah, you're a local celebrity.
I don't know. It's so hard because I feel like there's been a turn, at least with us normies, to go with more traditional names.
Yeah.
I really like super old timey names.
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah.
What
that's
about you?
cool. Yeah, I definitely would.
Yeah.
I love the idea of taking a beautiful word that isn't a traditional name and making it a name.
That's lovely. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, coming up, summer may be ending soon, but there are some things you can do to keep your skin glowing all year round. So, the go-to girlfriend is stopping by with some products, and most of them are under $25. That sounds good to me.
It does sound pretty good. But first, we're checking in with Jody and Bender for mornings on 95.7 The Jet to hear why working from home may be over once and for all.
Yeah, I'm gonna make your day.
A major movie is celebrating its 10th anniversary with something special.
Yes, and joining us to talk all about that, Jody and Bender from mornings on 95.7 The Jet. Hi, friends. What's going on?
How are you? A major movie. Yeah, I guess you could call Sharknado a major movie. It had quite a few sequels, had a few spin-offs, but Sharknado is celebrating its 10th anniversary, and they're doing it with a re-release, and the company behind it re-released the poster, and they did a Barbie take on it, so it's all pink and
Look at that.
look at that.
Way to jump on the hype.
Cute.
Yeah.
The 10th anniversary is they're promoting new kills, new thrills, more sharks, and more NATO. It's going to be in theaters on, August 15th and 16th. So the 10th anniversary of Sharknado is upon us. So go celebrate it with the ones you love.
More NATO.
Look, more NATO, absolutely. The one thing I will say about this movie is that it knows what it is, and it is not
Oh, yeah.
apologizing.
It is an absolute B movie, and it leans into it 100%. Yes.
I love it. All right, so a new survey found the actors that Americans find the hardest to understand. Walk me through this one.
Yeah, there was a survey that was done trying to find out from the average viewer who uses closed captionings and why. And one of the things that popped up is because of a lot of the TV shows that we're watching via streaming, like The Crown, Rick and Morty, Bridgerton, Ted Lasso, Modern Family. And I would watch it. I use closed captioning, first of all, for everything. Number one,
too.
because in the middle of the day when Mackenzie's napping and I'm still watching TV, closed captionings are on, so I don't have to have the TV up too much. And I'm sure Mireya with Logan, you're the same way, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The other thing is a lot of people were saying that they're having trouble trying to figure out what people like Tom Hardy, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Colin Farrell, Adele, Sofia Vergara, Cardi B. That was my favorite. They're trying to figure out what they're saying, and they're using closed captioning. My favorite, the number one, by the way, is Tom Hardy. That is the actor that people have the most time in America trying to figure out what he's saying.
All
But
the
my
time,
favorite
or just
person-
in
yeah,
Peaky
all the time.
Blinders?
Apparently, all the time. Peaky Blinders, he's almost impossible.
Especially in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. But my favorite person on that list was Cardi B. And
Yeah.
I've never actually gone out of my way to see or watch her on TV with closed captions just to see if they actually get her full essence.
Yeah,
So there you go.
She throws a lot of sauce on those words, so.
The song.
Makes them all the more fun. All right, we got to talk about this because as much as a lot of us do not want to accept this, it sounds like working from home really over for a lot of people. Talk to us about this.
Well, not everyone doesn't get to be remote anymore, but the company that became synonymous through the pandemic, that actually kept a lot of us going through the pandemic, is Zoom, right? And Zoom employees are being recalled back to the office in the most brutal twist of irony. They say, if you're a Zoom employee and you live within a 50-mile radius, you have to come back to the office. And they are not unaware of the fact that people are thinking that that's pretty ironic. They're saying, hey, we waited the longest to make people come back to work.
I mean, do you think maybe you could just move like 51 plus miles away? And then just
that
get
would
to
be
use
what I
Zoom?
do.
That's what I would do.
You'd still have to Zoom in, though.
they're
Yeah.
the
You'd
ones,
have to zoom in.
Yeah, they're the ones who made
Hey man,
it,
with
so
all
we
the
got
TV
to.
technology, that we have, we're doing this via Zoom. Just so you know
Yes,
that.
we are.
And look at us having fun.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Bye guys.
You bet.
talk to you
Bye.
soon.
Don't forget, you can catch Jody and Bender weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. on 95.7 The Jet. I think they work from home from time to time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's nice for them. Still ahead on Studio 13 Live, we're giving you a look at Coupeville Arts and Crafts Festival, and we're learning how to paint some sunsets with one of their featured artists.
And the go-to girlfriend is here with some fun and affordable products to help keep the summer glow going all year long, right after the break.
Make your day. Yeah, I'm gonna make your day.
We have been lucky enough to have a lot of sunny days around here, and because it's Seattle, we really try to make the most of it, don't we? Okay, but our skin and hair, they don't always get the memo.
That is true. And joining us with some ways to get that endless summer glow, Sadie Murray, the go-to girlfriend. Hi.
What's up, you guys?
So good to have you on Studio 13 Live.
I'm so excited to be here, and of course we all need to maintain that summer glow.
Yes.
It is hard, but these are my top 5 beauty must-haves right now, and I'm so excited to show you everything.
Yes.
Can we start out with my obsession at the moment for wellness? This is Wellamar. These are amaranth oil gummies and then the topical face oil. So what's really cool about this, it really harnesses the power of amaranth oil in topicals and of course the ingestibles right there. So you're getting that glow from the inside out.
Okay.
And what's really cool about this is it contains a high concentration of squalene rich amaranth oil, which is really a
Beautiful.
beauty secret and a beauty ingredient that's probably already in a lot of your, everyday products, but you don't realize it.
Yeah.
But what this does, it's a little magical, incredible ingredient that gives you intense hydration for your skin, improves your skin elasticity, also really incredible for your joints, overall hair health, and take a little bite.
I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
you
Take
said
a little bite.
hydration of the skin.
There's-
Take it.
Yes, it's like a magic beauty gummy,
like
and
a
it's
candy.
delicious. You can have it every single day. They really make it easy to use to incorporate that amaranth oil into your everyday beauty routine.
Yeah.
I love this too because it's great for your immune system as well. So really getting that glow from the inside out. And then of course they've got the topicals. So these are the amaranth glow oils that are for your face and also for your hair as well.
Really?
A little trick though, I put it on my cuticles as well, and great
that's
for your
nice.
feet. So it's really a one-stop shop. So check them out, wellamar.com. I've got a code though for Q13 Studio 13 live viewers. Studio 13 for 25% off, and then President for 50% off for the next 3 hours.
Ooh, that's
okay?
so fun. You got
Okay.
3 hours, yeah.
So it's sweaty time,
Yes.
right? So that glow when you're sweating, it's not cute.
No.
So let's keep it cute. This is brand new from Secret. I want you to smell this. Check
Okay.
this out. So this is the Secret Clinical Antiperspirant Deodorant. This provides 72 hours of clinically proven sweat and odor protection. Now this is really cool because it has 3 times the stress protection versus the regular deodorants that have the wet protection. This helps you with not only stress, heat, and activity sweat. So you're getting the best of the best with this, with advanced odor fighting and pH balance minerals for long lasting, clinically proven protection. So incredible, available at Target. You know when you're just there
Fun. Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I'm coming in for laundry detergent. No, you're
Yeah.
gonna stock up on all of
Yes.
this. So
Yeah.
check this out. So it's $12.95. I love that it's so affordable.
Absolutely.
Do you want to try this on or me right now?
Are we sweating?
I'm not that stressed right now.
Sweating. Okay. Now, this is really if you're looking to level up your beauty routine every day with moisturization. This company is called Opulus. Now, this right here is an Opulus activator. Now, what that does is see these little guys down here? Yeah. These are little moisturizing concentrate bars. There are 3 different kinds for 3 different skincare needs. And what you do is you put it in the activator. You put 2 in there, you put a little bit of water,
okay.
you turn it on, and then let's pretend TV magic, right?
Right.
Feel this.
I like the audio that you provided.
Oh,
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
But it's warmed up to
Oh, it
107
is.
degrees, and it gives you that extra potency that you're needing in your moisturizer, as opposed to a moisturizer that's just on, you know, your shelf and it is expiring. You don't realize it.
Yeah.
So keep it there, Opulous. It's incredible.
That's such a cool little
Isn't
trick.
it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Fancy skincare. Okay, then for hair, blondies. This is the time of year when blondes get a little brassy. So this is really the go-to, especially for me. I've been using this for about 3 weeks now. But this is the Blonde Me Cool Blonde collection with the shampoo, the mask, and then the shine spray and detangler. Now what this does is it really neutralizes your hair. But what's cool about this is it has bond creation technology that rebuilds the bonds and repairs your hair. So it's incredible, and they have it on Amazon, so as easy as can be with that, okay?
Yes.
Last but not least, you guys, we have to have sunscreen. That's a no-brainer for summer, right?
Gotta do it.
But don't you hate it when it's like pilling under your makeup? Okay, you said it before, Carly. You love a little inky list.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
this
so
is
affordable.
I'm gonna leave one here so you guys can just play, but check this out. This is their polyglutamic acid glue. This is their like dewy sunscreen with SPF 30.
Yeah.
This is not only lightweight, it gives you instant dew, but it looks so good under makeup and gives you that broad spectrum protection, so your skin is protected all summer long.
Blends right in,
love it.
right?
Yeah,
Smells good,
beautiful.
feels good.
It does. I
And
know.
I love that it's all very affordable, Sadie. Thank you so much for visiting with us today.
Thank
This has
you.
been amazing. The go-to girlfriend. I love it. We've posted a link to more info on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live.
And hey, coming up, the founder of Thrive Cosmetics is here to talk all about how she created a luxury beauty brand that has given back millions of dollars to the community.
But first, we are learning how to paint some sunsets with one of the artists in the Coupeville Arts and Crafts Festival, how the event is raising money for the community and scholarships. Stay with us.
Gonna make your day.
Hey, the 59th annual Coupeville Arts and Crafts Festival, it's taking over the Seaside Village on Whidbey Island this weekend, and it's really cool. The proceeds are going right back into the community through grants and scholarships.
And today we are joined by festival volunteer Sammy Postma and Whidbey Island artist Timothy Haslett, who is off screen but is going to teach us a lot of amazing stuff. Welcome to you both.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
being here.
Yeah, so Sammy, talk to us about how many vendors are going to be at the festival this year and the kind of handmade products that people can find.
Yeah, so amazingly, this is the biggest festival we've ever had. We actually have over 140 vendors this weekend, and 16 different categories: clothing, food, toys, woodwork, leatherwork, metal art, all sorts of stuff.
Wow,
Yeah.
really cool stuff to check out. And this is such a wonderful cause. So talk to us kind of about how important this event is for the community and what kind of funds this event has raised in the past.
Yeah, so it's an all-volunteer organization, so all of the funds raised during the festival get to go right back into the community in grants and scholarships. It's in its 59th year, so in that time, we have given over $1.2 million in grants and scholarships.
That's
That
pretty
is
awesome.
wonderful. Oh my
That
goodness.
must feel good.
It does.
All right, so Timothy, we're going to bring you in here. You know, you're one of the artists that's featured in the event, and you're actually going to show us.
Yes, we are.
I'm going to speak for myself, but as somebody who struggles with the arts, you're going to show us something that we can try ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be a great speed painting process here.
Okay,
So first
speed
off,
painting.
we're going to do the white. So you grab your round brush. We're going to be doing the pristine white first. So first we're going to touch on the sun and a little bit in the ocean there.
Is this the round brush?
Yes, that's a
Okay.
good round brush. Or the edge.
This one?
Right, that'll be a good one. The smallest
Okay.
one you can.
Okay.
And no worries, we're going to be painting, and then we have scrapers too, so we can scrape and create edges and things.
Okay.
So I've done some quick marks, guide marks on there. You can kind of see.
Oh, yes, yes.
We have a painting here too as a guide.
Okay.
Oh, that looks really cool.
So what we're going to do is something to match that. So first get the dot there of
White?
the white.
Okay.
And the clear that you have in the middle there is liquid, and it's something that extends the paint, makes it go a little farther. What I've done is we have an acrylic base where it'll glow through on the oil paint that we're doing. So it's acrylic neon. So what we're doing is dab it on real quick.
In the little circle?
Yep, get a circle on there. It doesn't have to be perfectly round.
Okay, good, because it's not.
Too
We'll
late.
round it up later.
Okay.
And then You can see we want some little breakers in the water there. So right near the beginning, you'll see some strokes on there, just as if, imagine waves curling around.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks
Maybe
for
I
drawing
can
these little
move this.
pencil marks. It definitely
Yes.
helps.
So, and this is what I do for myself, because you want to prepare as well as you can for the next step. So when you're ready to paint, you can just dive right in.
Oops, got some on the side of my canvas. That's okay.
And that should be, yeah, that's great. That's great.
Okay, cool.
So that's great. Good first step. Second step, we're going to do sky.
Okay.
So I've pre-mixed a little bit of white with a tiny bit of blue in there. Get some good dabs, bring some of that liquid, the clear gel, into the light blue.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to go all around the sky, that whole top third.
Okay.
And leave a little rim around the white so they won't touch there. You can go half liquid, half paint.
Half liquid, half paint. Oh, I
Yes.
need a lot more of the liquid then.
So, and this makes it go really far, and you'll see as you put it down, you'll see some of the strokes of the red coming through. That's great.
Okay. Do we need to paint the side of the canvas too, or no?
No, well, you know, if you want. I like to leave it glowing,
Okay.
just
I'm
because
going to do what you're doing. You're a
it adds
professional.
perfect, yes.
I like that.
What the neat thing about this is that if you leave the sides unpainted, you get, you hang it up on your wall and it just glows.
Yeah.
And, or you put a floating frame like this one and it glows into the frame too. So it really feels like a part of it just because of the light.
And I feel like it lets your guests know what hard work you did for the eyes to feast on, you know?
Look at my art.
Oh, I think you're doing great. You're doing really great. You can always get some more liquid in there and just to even move it around some.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, I do a little bit. Yeah.
A little.
Couple more dabs of the clear.
More dabs of the clear. Okay, gotcha.
And you, yeah, almost all perfect. Okay, so next step.
You are such a positive person.
Oh, thank you. You got to be positive. And it has to be. I was a stuck perfectionist for years, and I would never create.
That's where I'm at. Yeah.
And it's, you know, if you have materials that you can just have an abundance of, then it really, really helps.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Cool.
All right, so next
I'm done.
step, ocean. Okay, so we're going to do a gradient of, get some darker blue, so that sky blue you're working on, put just a touch of the blue in there. That's Prussian blue. It goes
right
a long
here?
way.
Is that the closest big
It
one?
almost looks like black.
Okay. And
So
mix it with the...
Mix it all in the middle there.
Okay, with the liquid too?
Yes. Yep. And you can even get a little touch of green on there too. I have that little darker.
Ooh, okay.
And so what we want to do is light on the horizon. You want it darker than the sky, and then bring it dark to almost the pure dark, deep color in the foreground.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll show you real quick.
in my hair.
And you
So
have
should I just start underneath the light blue line?
yes.
Okay.
Good question. Yep, light blue line is great.
All right.
So just get some good swirls there on your palette. If
Fun mixing the paint. I have to say that might be my
Yes.
favorite
Really?
part.
It feels very advanced.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
We are.
You
We've
are.
painted like 3 times on our show.
I
We're
know.
advanced,
I know.
right?
We're advanced.
Oh, did we get into the advanced class? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's great. You're going in with confidence. That's perfect. And your strokes are great too. You got some good horizontal strokes. That's great. It gives you the impression that it's extending beyond the canvas.
Love it.
That is good. That is good.
When did you start painting?
Oh, about 20 years ago.
Wow.
College.
Wow.
That is
and-
more than 3 times.
Yeah. But really in the last 5 to 7 years has been when I've really just kind of taken the big dive into the art world on Whidbey. Such a supportive community, from the festival to different shows and tours. It really helps to have a supportive community and friends to paint with.
Yeah.
We're painting now, just to getting together, supporting each other. It's so easy to criticize, but if you have a group that's really for you,
Yeah.
look at that, I even just made.
Seems like a great artist community.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So I'll take,
All right.
my canvas even falls, but we just kind of go with it. And
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to happen that way.
Exactly.
It's meant to.
So much, we have a plan sometimes and we go for it. And,
that life?
and
like
you just,
water, we
kind of
I
rolling with
love
the
it.
punches.
Okay.
So, and as you, oh, perfect. I like it. Good. Okay, so now we have these scrapers. It's like a spatula scraper.
Yeah.
And you can even scrape away little details of little like We're looking at light, so we're scraping away to the red, and so you're seeing some kind of reflections, highlights in the waves, getting a little movement in there. If you get some good diagonal strokes and things, you'll get a lot of motion.
Okay.
So,
do I touch the whole thing or just this pointy tip?
Pointy tip is great.
Tip,
You
okay.
can even use the back end.
But it's showing the orange when I do it. Is that all right?
Yes. Okay. So exactly. So let's see. Let me give you.
It's like, how do I help you?
So there is. On the example here, we have the sun. We have the sun, and then we have a big reflection of orange.
Okay.
So you can actually scrape away at orange. Think of like a big upside down cone or triangle, and this is the reflection of the bright kind of a halo around.
Beautiful. All right, speed painting's up.
Speed painting
we
is
have
up.
to reveal.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're not
Perfect.
quite done, but you know, I feel like you could.
Right. I
You
see
could
it.
almost
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
Right?
A for effort.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
Thank you so much.
course,
both
of
of you.
course.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This is really cool. We've actually posted a little bit more info on the festival
Hmm.
on our website, fox13seattle.com/Studio13Live. Thanks again.
Yes, this was so fun. And coming up on Studio 13 Live, our very own cookie expert here to teach us how to make some tasty summer treats and her best hacks for at-home baking.
And also, we are going to be chatting with the founder of Thrive Cosmetics, who's from our area. We're going to be talking about how she's giving back to the community and get a sneak peek of her new line. We'll be right back. Thrive Cosmetics is a luxury beauty brand that gives back. And fun fact, it was founded right here in our area. They're coming out with an all-new line tomorrow called Dream Chaser.
So fun, and joining us to talk all about it is hometown girl, Carissa Bodner, the CEO and founder of Thrive Cosmetics. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, and welcome to your beautiful model who is here with us today as well.
Yes, Whitney.
Yes, okay, so first of all, tell us all about Thrive Cosmetics.
Well, it's so fun to be here because I actually founded Thrive Cosmetics out of my one-bedroom apartment just down the street here in Seattle.
it.
I think it's now called Uptown, but it used to be Lower Queen Anne when I was there, just about 10 years ago. I was literally formulating the products out of my apartment, so it's such a privilege to be here today.
That's awesome. And I know you guys have given back a lot. You've donated more than $135 million in products and funds to your giving partners. So talk to us a little bit about the organizations you support and also like why is it so important for you to give back?
It's so incredible to see how big the cause has grown through our amazing community, and it's really community powered. So from the very beginning of Thrive Cosmetics, and now bigger than beauty skincare, we have always given back. And our first giving partner was here in Washington State at University of Washington Medical, where Q13 was actually at supporting us.
Oh.
So we give back to organizations like Mary's Place. Who doesn't love Mary's Place? One of the largest homeless shelter networks in the country, and it's here right in Washington State, changing the lives of the unhoused community. So Mary's Place, we have Ruby Room, Utopia, and Women's Veterans Network, which is something that I am so passionate about. We love our veterans. And it's just such a privilege to be able to give back to over 40 organizations here in Washington State, my home state.
So impressive. And how is it that you and your company choose the places you're going to be giving back to?
It's such a great question. It's truly powered by our community. So we post on social media. If you want to get involved, you can comment on social media, nominate an organization, and that's really how we've gotten connected with so many different charities. We've now surpassed over 500 charities throughout the nation. We give in all 50 states, and over 40 of them, like I said, are here in my hometown, home state of Washington. I'm originally from Stanwood, Washington, though, if you really want to know my hometown.
Okay,
so, yes.
Yes. So you started this all in your one-bedroom apartment. Tell us a little bit more about those early days. Like, how does one come up with a company? Obviously, it's grown into this like huge national company now, or international company. But how did you get this whole thing going?
You know, it really was starting with my why, and my why was philanthropy and giving back. You know, the world did not need another beauty company, but Thrive Cosmetics is really this mission and movement that anyone can join, and it's really all about giving back and creating game-changing formulas. So for me, you know, being an entrepreneur is incredibly hard, and I always say it never gets easier. You just get better at dealing with it, and you get new tools in your tool belt that you can develop and utilize in the journey. So for me, it's always been the cause. It's been our giving partners. It's been our beneficiaries of our cause that have kept me going through all the ups and downs of entrepreneurship.
Wonderful. Okay, so you're actually, speaking of being a successful entrepreneur, launching a new blush tomorrow. It is It's called Dream Chaser. Tell us all about it and how you decide to name your products.
I have to tell you, as a dream chaser myself from Washington State, I'm like pinching myself that I get to be here and give the exclusive preview of this product that's going to be launching tomorrow. So this is our Dream Chaser blush in taffy. So we create all of our formulas at Thrive Cosmetics and Bigger Than Beauty Skincare from scratch. And this is no different. So we formulate all of our products to be clean, paraben-free, sulfate-free. And this one is named after one of our giving partners, the executive director of Utopia Washington, which is an organization that supports the LGBTQ+ community out of Renton, Washington. They are so amazing, and we are so excited to tell you here that we are naming it after taffy, this shade here.
Oh, wonderful. And it's a beautiful color.
Yes. Yes. It's universally flattering, and it's also infused with hyaluronic line smoothing solution, so it's not going to settle. It's not going to settle in your fine lines or wrinkles. So it's a really amazing formula, talc-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free.
You sold me.
I know.
Yes.
So you've got some more blush colors, and talk to us about some of these other products you've got here.
Well, can you believe that it's like, I feel like we were all just at Taylor Swift. I saw you all were there. So we are still in our pastel era with our Brilliant Eye Brighteners. And these are so simple to use, really foolproof. But it's so crazy. I feel like we are just now getting into back to school. So as we transition, I'm holding on, as a Washington girl, I am holding on to summer as long as I can. And the best way to do that is with a pop of color. So I absolutely love these different blush shades. And as we transition from summer to fall, it's so important to have those beautiful berry tones. So I love our sheer strength in Rowan that's right over here, that deep berry right over here, and pairing it with our new Dream Chaser blush in Midori. So beautiful. And then we have our lip filler lip liner, which, nothing against lip filler, but I have never gotten lip filler. And every time I'm wearing lip filler lip liner, people accuse me of wearing lip filler because it really does plump and define, and it stays on all day. From coffee to cocktails, it's going to have you covered. It's an amazing formula. And I'm so excited about our new sibling brand, Bigger Than Beauty Skincare, which is a gender-neutral, clinically proven skincare line that we developed with our team, of course, our amazing team at Thrive Cosmetics and Bigger Than Beauty Skincare, but also the best scientists and plastic surgeons and dermatologists, some of them local. And have to give a shout out to Dr. Levy here in Bellevue, who definitely helped us create those formulas.
Hey, Dr. Levy. If there's only one of those from your new skincare line people should check out, what would be the first one people should start with?
Bright Balance Cleanser, unequivocally, because if you wear waterproof makeup and you, like me, have sensitive eyes, this Bright Balance Cleanser was specifically developed to remove waterproof makeup without stripping your skin. And one of my favorite ways to use this is on clean skin. Put it on maybe while you're shaving your legs in the shower, leave it on clean skin for 3 to 5 minutes, and it gives the pineapple enzymes activate and give you this little mini facial. So it's more than just a cleanser, it's a waterproof makeup remover, and it's a little mini facial. All in one bottle.
Lovely. Okay, and I know that you also have an excellent mascara because I've seen it all over social media and I've seen people try
Made in my apartment in Seattle, I will say.
Gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, talk to me about why it is so important that you develop a product that really resonates with the people who use it.
You know, for me, it's so important to create things that are truly differentiated. And being a vegan and clean brand, we often have to reinvent the wheel of what we are creating and develop new innovative technologies. So this Liquid Lash Extensions formula is infused with orchid stem cells because it's leaving your lashes feeling more lush and hydrated than they were before. And I think for me as a product developer, it's so exciting to solve problems. And that's really what I love about the beauty industry is there's so much more innovation, and we have an incredible team at Thrive Cosmetics that's always innovating and thinking about new ways that we can create formulas that are going to solve problems.
Wonderful.
Carissa, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for being our beautiful model here today too.
Yes.
I love everything that you're doing, and we posted a little more information on our products on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live. All right, we're keeping this party going. Up next, we are learning how to make the best summer sweets with our cookie expert.
Plus, the easy things you can do at home to really take your cookies up a notch. Stay with us.
It's happening all around.
Hello, August. It is a new month, and that means it is time to talk about a new cookie.
Yes, and joining us today is our very own cookie expert, Chief Cookie Officer of Cookies with Tiffany, Tiffany Lewis. Hi.
Hello. Hi, thanks for having us back.
Good to have you back. And I have to give a little congrats to you because before we even get into our cookies for today, I hear your cookies are featured at Mariners games.
They
now.
are.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
talking about a home run, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty sweet deal. No, it's been a huge win for us this summer is to be able to have us at the Mariners. We love the Mariners. We love going to the games. And we are able to feature our cookies there. I mean, they're so good. And they have them on warming trays.
Oh,
and
perfect.
they're bigger. So it's a bigger cookie. They're heated. They're delicious. We have our chocolate chip, our toffee, which features Pete's Perfect Toffee, local company. So that's awesome. And our s'more cookie, our bestseller. I mean, you've had those. Aren't they delicious?
Very good.
Oh
Look
my God.
forward to them all
they're
the time.
so good. And they're warm. It's just like it takes it to the next level. It's so good.
Absolutely,
So, yeah.
yes. And what I'm also very excited about is that the famous mixer is back.
It's back. She's so pretty.
She's
Isn't
so
she
pretty. And what are we using her to make today?
Yes, so I'm so excited to show you this cookie. There's a kind of a lot going on here. This is one of my most favorite seasonal cookies because we get to use fresh blueberries from Situ Farms right here. So that's really kind of fun to be able to incorporate our local farmers and our local fruits and in our cookies. And who doesn't love like a breakfast cookie?
Sure.
Yeah, you
With a
put-
little coffee, I'm there.
Yeah.
You put fruit in a cookie, you definitely get to have that for breakfast, right? I think so. So we are making our blueberry crumble cookie today. So kind of a channel like an oatmeal raisin cookie maybe. And then we're putting some dried blueberries in it. So you have cinnamon, nutmeg, oats, some fresh lemon in there, all those wonderful like kind of fall spices, but also classic year round. But the blueberries is what we're doing here. And then what we're gonna do today is we're gonna make a crumble as well. So we literally bake a crumble on top of a cookie. And so, I mean, look at this. I mean, come on,
It
it's
looks
so
so good.
good.
As
So
if cookies
good.
couldn't get better.
I know, right? I know, it just keeps getting better. I
It's
love
the blueberry on top.
it's literally, right? So what we have in here, I'll kind of walk you through everything.
Okay.
I've already made up some dough. So in here we have our flour, our oats, butter. The best tip I have for you is to use the best ingredients possible.
Okay.
Use full fat butter, like yummy, right? No salt in it because you can control your own salt.
Yes.
If you buy salted butter, you have no idea how much salt is in it. So buy great local ingredients if you can, pure vanilla, etc. So that's what we have here. What we're gonna do is this is gonna come in here. We're gonna scoop that in a little bit. But what we're gonna make together is our blueberry crumble because that's
Nice.
so much fun. And you can also channel this recipe if you're making like any sort of a crumble topping for a peach cobbler or anything. You can use this crumble for anything else as well. So cookie or anything else. So one task we have here is cutting up some butter.
Okay.
So we want it about that size. So if somebody wants to do that,
I'll jump
here,
in,
perfect,
yes.
wonderful. And what we're going to do here is we're going to combine flour, light brown sugar. You could also use dark brown sugar. Dark brown sugar is going to have more richness and molasses notes, so it's going to be a little bit have more depth of flavor. So feel free to play around with that when you're baking as well. It's kind of a fun little tip. for
Tiffany,
home.
I got stuck.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you're good.
Am
you're
I
doing
okay?
great. You're doing great.
How do I get it off
Here,
the knife?
I got you. I'm gonna do some butter for you. I'm gonna do this for you.
business here.
We're
I'm
good. You
sorry.
know what?
I'm
when you're
sorry.
baking, you gotta have fun. You have to have fun. I'm gonna finish the butter, and I'm gonna.
You did great.
I tried my best. You did slice through it. You have a good start.
I did.
So here's something that's good to know. When you're making a crumble, sometimes it's easy if the butter is a little bit colder because then you can cut through it better. So, it's not you, it's the butter.
It's the butter.
Oh, that's so
Okay.
nice.
So what we're
It's
going
not
to
true.
do in here, flour, brown sugar, dried blueberries, nutmeg, baking powder, because you want it to puff up a little bit,
Yes.
and then some salt. So why don't you two add that in here?
Pre-measured?
Yes, it's all pre-measured.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna cut this up and try to make it look, see, it's not you. See, look at it, it's just kind of just sticky. So the one
so
thing,
nice.
the one thing thank you. The one thing I'm excited about with all of our seasonal cookies, and you guys get to see them here, which is so exciting, is that it's fun because it keeps people excited about something new. And we do so much customization. So you can see here we have like bags, you can put your company logo on it, you can put a note for your wedding guests, you can put whatever you want. So that's actually really fun to be able to take these new cookies and bring it to your event because there's always a reason to give a cookie, right?
Yeah. I like that philosophy.
Okay, this is a biscuit cutter. So you're gonna get in there and just start cutting that with your hands. Just your blending.
Are you ready to cut butter again?
I don't know. I have a little
And
trauma.
you can use your hands. I mean,
Okay.
get in, like when you're baking or cooking, get in the kitchen, roll up your sleeves. Don't take yourself so seriously. I mean, look over here, I got butter everywhere too. This is what's fun. And so what you're doing is you're incorporating the butter into your flour and dry mixture. It's going to kind of get to the size of peas. And then what we'll do is as it bakes on top of your cookie, it's going to kind of melt and get buttery.
Ooh.
And just be so delicious. This is kind of also what you would do. You can use that as well. So that's there's options. I like to give you ladies options.
You guys are learning something about me today. I'm bad in the kitchen.
No, you are doing great.
It's going to be just as delicious.
There's no bad in the kitchen. There's no bad. So we'll kind of mix that all together. I'm going to reach down here and grab this little tub.
I'll take over. Okay, no
great.
problem. Thanks. And how would I use a tool like this? Scrape?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, get in there.
Okay.
Perfect. And here's what
I'm
I
gonna
also
use my hands. That's
I was
what I'm
going to
doing.
say.
Do it.
I was going to say,
Do it.
use your hands. This is real life right here. This is real life. We're in the kitchen. We're having fun together.
I forgot to take my rings off first, so
you know what?
I'll be cleaning
part
those
of the
later.
cookie.
Yeah. Before we had all these fun, fancy tools, we had hands.
That's
right?
true. That is
so use
true.
your hands and have a good time.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna do is you would continue doing this. She's squeezing it together. It's gonna start to get not look so dry.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna have is a nice little mess, which is great.
Great.
And we're gonna just move this over here because we can.
Okay.
Perfect. And you have a towel.
Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you.
This is like, you could say a hot mess, but we're having so much fun in here.
So much fun.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get your scoops here. Okay, and we're gonna take the dough that we made earlier. Look at that dough.
Wow.
Okay. So give us a big scoop and pack it with your hands.
Mine's a big
Perfect. I like it.
There we
okay,
go.
so you're gonna take your dough and then you're gonna kind of push it into your crumble.
Ooh.
And you can you wanna pack it in there like that.
All right.
And then you're gonna bake it right on top like that.
I love that. Oh, can we try these before we have to go?
right
Is that
here.
okay?
Please.
That's one of the best cookies
Buttery, flaky, yummy.
Fantastic.
Okay, I had so much fun today. Thank you guys. What a blast.
Tiffany. We posted more details about Cookies with Tiffany up on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live. Bye. See you tomorrow.
See ya.